Hey there, guys. Don, or D-Watch Guy, as many know me on Instagram here. Just picked up a new acquisition here. I got a Curtis F3 3.5-inch knife. Been wanting to try this one out for quite a long time, actually. Probably better part of a year that I've been trying to try one of these out. Yeah, it was just one of those, like every time one popped up, secondary market, either they sold too fast or the prices were not what I was willing to pay for the knife at that price. And was fortunate to be on Instagram the other day, right time, right place. Guy had a post that Curtis F3s were in stock. I clicked the link and brought me to Blade HQ. They had, I don't know, about 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5. They all sold out. By the time I was done, I saw this one, which is the black G10 version. By the time I finished filling out the order form and paying for it, they were all sold out. So, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe they sold out. So, let's take I'm not going to do a review or go over all the specs. I think most people are familiar with Curtis's knives and the F3s. If you're not, go to Curtis Knives. It's CURTISS knives.com, and you can check them out. I just wanted to do a video, and give my impressions on it and what I think about it. Here's the thing. I've been back into the knife game for I don't know, about a year or so. Well, I don't know. When I say knife game, I mean I used to be in the knives always as a a teenager or whatever. I had knives, and I've always carried pocket knives with me. Excuse me. Last year, started out looking to buy a $40 Spyderco. Somehow now I'm buying $500 customs. So that went quick. But I've been through a bunch of knives. Some have kept, some have gone, whatever. It's just hard for me. I like to... I'm a user. I am not a collector. There's a lot of knife nuts out there that I watch their videos all the time, or I follow them on Instagram. And I see a lot of guys that just, they're like, well, they carry it, but they really don't use it, or they keep it in their thing. That ain't me. I recently bought another knife. I won't mention the brand here because I don't want to knock the maker. Let's just say it's a new custom maker that many people are, very excited with, and people are buying his knives, and people are trying to get their hands on one. And in the end, it just wasn't for me. It was too big, it was too blocky, it was too heavy. So I was on the hunt again to find something that I consider to be more pocket friendly, but still have a nice blade, still be quality. So just got this earlier today. Today is Friday. You got your stonewash blade. By the way, you could see here on my thumb. That'll show you how sharp the damn knife is, because while playing with it earlier, I accidentally just literally, like, boom, tapped my thumb there, and it drew blood. So that'll show you how sharp this thing is. The steel on this is N690. There's Curtis's custom and proprietary pivot. The pivot does 3 things. It acts as, the pivot itself. It has an internal stop pin, and it's also the over travel protector for your lock bar. Here's a look at Curtis's custom pocket clip. One cool feature here, now I ordered this from Blade HQ, and you can see it has the geared titanium backspacer, which was actually a nice surprise, because it had said on the website that it had standoffs. And I ordered it as such because the price was good. It was $5.25, and it's rare to see these things in stock brand new anywhere, so I grabbed it, not caring that it had standoffs, even though I preferred a backspacer. And when I got it today, it was wrong. It had the backspacers, so that made me pretty damn happy. Let's see if I can get a better look at this G10 here, and you could see the texture to it. Should be a pretty good look at it there. This is actually a G10. I'm not kind of familiar with, I guess, because usually G10, G10 that I've come across is more of rough texture. Even if it's not really grippy, it usually has a much more matte or rough texture to it. This almost feels like rubber. It has a texture to it, but it's more smooth, and it kind of feels like rubber. And then, of course, underneath the G10, you have your titanium liner. There's a look at your lockup. The detent on this is just fantastic. Show that again. And this thing is just as smooth can be. Flips out lightning fast, and then as soon as you unlock it there, it just drops. Just drops right back down. So far, so good. I'm going to carry it this weekend. Fits really nice in the pocket. The only thing with this knife, and I knew it going in when I bought it, was the blade to handle ratio. He tries to make the handle as small as possible to fit a 3.5-inch blade, and so it ends up being just about 7.75 inches. And if you choke up on it and you use the jimping here and you put your hand in there, you can see in my hand there, my hand is, it doesn't really come to the end of the palm. So it is a short handle, but you are, not sacrificing the blade size. So that's the only thing. But I do love the way it feels in the pocket. Only weighs about 5 ounces. Quality's great. The action's great. Super smooth. So far, so good. So there's what I wanted to be a quick video, and now says 7 minutes 15 seconds. There's my look at the Curtis F3 3.5-inch flipper. Thanks for checking out my video.